Hey, welcome back to Cool Kids Art, and let's draw the creepy looking Beast Bendy. So let's get started with a quick sketch, and then I will show you line by line on how you can draw this. Alright, so let's draw this, and this is a really cool and strange looking creature. We're gonna start out in the middle. We're gonna draw in the big mouth first. So just come into the middle. This is gonna be the middle of the lip. And then I'm gonna draw one side, just kind of curve it up. And then on the other side, it's gonna be the same thing. Okay, so it's just like a little boomerang shape. And then once you get to the corners, just kind of turn it around. It's gonna be the corner of the mouth. And then just come down in the middle. You can make a little mark. It's a little bit easier to draw it this way. At about that distance, and then we just kind of come down and connect that with a smooth curve. So actually it does look like a big boomerang. Okay. And then from there, let's draw in the shape of the head first, and then we'll draw in those mean looking teeth. So on the bottom here, we just gotta draw in another line. Just follow the previous line on top. So this is gonna be his lower lip. And then once we get to here, just kind of curve in. This is just gonna add a little bit of kind of creasing on the mouth. And then now we're gonna go up and draw in the top. So just come up here. You can make a little mark. It's gonna be in the middle. And then now we're gonna come up on this side. Let's go way past. It's gonna be his horn. Come across here, same thing. Or if it's easier, you can start here and just go up. Okay, either way. And then we're gonna start on the top here. Just come back down and just try to meet up to this middle part. So this is just basically gonna be one big U shape. And it doesn't have to be symmetrical, it could be a little bit lopsided. Okay, so those are his horns, and let's add a little bit more detail here. So to add a little bit of creasing here, I'm just gonna follow along the lip line. I'll draw a couple of these lines. Gonna make it look a lot meaner. Okay, and then there's some more, we can add a little bit more detail later, but let's go ahead and finish up the mouth with the teeth. So in the middle here, I'm come down to each side, I'm gonna draw one. Go back to the other side, draw the other one. And then now for the fangs, so this can be a little bit longer. Just gonna draw in 3 smaller ones. You can draw more if you want. I'll just fit in 3 more. Okay, and then the bottom, in the middle, I'm gonna start out with 1. And these are gonna be a little bit shorter because we're kind of seeing it at a different angle. Okay, so 1, 2, I'm just gonna add a couple of smaller ones all the way up. Okay, so that's pretty much the head, and let's move on to the body. So he's got a really nasty looking shoulder here. Actually looks like something from Aliens. So we're gonna start out on the side here, around the corner of his mouth. Just come up. Okay, so this side, I add a little bit of curve here. And this is gonna curve up and just kind of come back down. And again, it's supposed to be kind of like an alien, so it doesn't have to be so smooth. Okay, just come back in. We're gonna go slant into the horn, and we're gonna continue that curve to draw his back. So we're just gonna right behind the horn, just gonna keep going. And then we're gonna draw it looks like his spine, so he's got these little kind of spines coming up. So I'm just gonna go up. Let's draw like a little angle, and this line here just kind of come in. Okay, and then we're gonna draw one more on the back here. And then for some details here, I'm just gonna draw in some of these lines here. So that makes it look like, you know, kind of like skin pulling or something. Because it's supposed to have a lot of musculature here. And then let's see, even for here, I'm gonna add in just a couple of lines like this. Alright, so now let's draw in his arms. So his arms are gonna be pretty big. So start up here. Okay, so start out skinny and just kind of go out, curve it in. And then for the elbow area, I'm just gonna close it off. And actually this is gonna be all mostly black, so don't worry about having lines like this, because you might not even see it after you color it. So it's right about here. Okay, so that's how long it is. And then for this one, lower arm, so it's gonna be almost like you start with a little bracket like this first, and then extend it. That's gonna be all the way down to his wrist. And then for his hands, I'm gonna have it almost like actually almost like a gorilla. So here's the back of the palm, come down, and then I'm gonna come across with just 3 little bumps. And then here's the inside of the palm, so I'm just gonna draw that. And then his finger is gonna be going out and back, so I'm just gonna draw in one lump like this, and then I'm just gonna curve it up. And then, so this one finger, I'm gonna draw the other one on the back. So just draw a little angle like that. Okay, and then in the middle here, looks like he's got, it looks like a hole, right? 2 little holes going through his hand, which is kind of creepy. All right, and let's draw in the other one, and then we'll add in, oh, almost forgot, actually. He's got a little spike here, right on the elbow. All right, so now let's draw in the other one, and I'm gonna make it bend in a slightly different direction. So this one's gonna come out more. So again, start off skinny, go out, just close it off, and this is gonna go out a little bit more. This one's a little bit straighter. Okay, and then now we're gonna have it come back in. So here's a bracket coming back in. Here's the wrist. Okay, so now for his hand again, back of the palm. I'm gonna go 1, 2, and 3. And here's the inside of palm. And then again, finger. Just curl up. And you can make it a little bit, just a little bit wobbly. It's supposed to be like an alien. Okay, and then one more finger here. So same thing. And then the spike on the elbow. And then for the details, let's add in just a little bit of lines, so it makes it look like it's got some muscles. It's just some wobbly lines. Makes it look a lot more menacing. Okay, so come down on this side here. Alright, and then for his legs, it's gonna be kind of weird looking, so, and it's really small. So to start out right underneath the mouth here, I'm just gonna come down. So this is gonna be his hip. And then here's the middle part. And now for his legs, so we're gonna come down. I'm just gonna make it a little bit wobbly. Here's the knee, and then let's draw in the other side. Yeah, actually looks a little bit better if the line's wobbly. So here's the knee again. And then this one's gonna be a little straighter, so I'm gonna draw this one first. So I'm gonna come down with a little bracket and just kind of extend it. And then for his foot, it's gonna be pretty small, so it's just gonna be a little triangle like this. And then for this one, I'm gonna have it bent slightly, so I'm gonna go in a little bit more. Okay, and then for his foot, maybe just kind of slightly bent. And that is it for this really creepy looking Beast Bendy. Hope you guys like the way it turned out, and if you do, please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time.